We should be back, guys.
Audio's still bad though.
My audio?
Yeah, yeah.
Why? What's going on here? Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Any better now? Any better?
No, I think both of the microphone devices are trying to output at the same time. No.
Let me see what's going on. No, not just that's one. That's the noise cancellation. I just disabled it. Hold on. Is that better? Any better?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna have to not use RTX voice. All right. So I think we should go. You can hear? Fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's go.
Nah, it just got worse. It got real bad.
I wonder why. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Almost got this, guys. I'm actually gonna. Let's see here. So. Testing?
Yeah.
Okay. What I gotta do? Yeah, I really got to get this sorted out.
Yeah, it sounds good for like a second, and then it turns very crackly.
Alright. Let's just turn off all the noise cancellation. Alright, is that any better?
A little bit.
Alright, I can hear myself now. I think the problem is Discord. So let me double check Discord.
No, it's bad.
It's really... Well, hold on.
It's bad.
That should be better.
It was fine when we were playing.
Can you hear now? Oh, you... Let me see something. Yeah, can you... You can't hear it. Let me restart Discord. So... It sounds pretty good right now. I just have a little background noise. Fix that. Testing. All right. That should be something good for Discord. Let me see. I mean, OBS.
It sounds good now.
Nice. It does. Good. All right. Yeah, nothing else. So we should be good to go.
Yeah, sounds good now.
Nice. All right. So I'm just gonna not use RTX voice. Because it's been giving me problems, probably because I don't actually have a RTX card.
Oh, okay.
I'm using the hack driver on that. All right, there we go. So first, I'll start. Beginning of the round. Yeah.
Round 1. Fight.
So, right, set back up. Trade some fireballs. Really bad trade, but we'll see. Yep. Winding. Yep, gotta take that. I tried to jump, a little greedy. Yep, really bad evasion. Let's see, so right here, I wind up, go in. Yep, just straight in the wind. Alright. Yep, So, I should have seen
Greedy.
you.
Greedy.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I just want to see that again. I wish I could rewind it a little bit more. Oh, okay. I know how. Alright. So what was this? Like, I fireball. You jumped. Yeah, you tried to get me. Alright. Cross up. Winding again. Couldn't punish it. Yep. Yep. I didn't cancel. Alright. Yep. I block. Yep. And then you lean it out, right? Yeah. No, yeah. I messed up. Yeah. But yeah, the good idea was to lean it out right there though. So, all right, let's see. I'll start. You back off. Fireball. I jump in. Hold on. I'm gonna explain that jump was somewhat crucial. All right. So right there. So right there, you weren't really in a position to anti-air me, so I went for a jump. Cause you jumped. I saw you. I couldn't anti-air you, but at least I can do a jump in there. Cause I know you can't anti-air me, so that's really important. Like if you do like jump or do some kind of commitment movement, then you let people they can use that free move advantage to just do things that they wouldn't be able to otherwise. So I could have got started off of here, but I like back off. Yep. Wasted wind. Alright. I tried to catch you. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, walk up. Really basic. I'm waiting for something like key place here to really explain. Alright. So, corner. Hold on. It rewinds a little bit too far, honestly, if you do the normal rewind. I wish you could figure that. So, right here. So I use that wind, brought you to the corner. Yep, fireball. So now, yep. Yep. Hand the cookie jar. Alright. Yep. Did not walk. So your grave is owning mine right now. Not much to say. You're doing the right things for the most part, other than I mean, it's very little things, but alright, that was good. Let's see. Yep, good jump. Bad dragon punch. Alright. Okay.
Saw that coming.
Greedy.
Yeah. Yeah, push you. Oh, I tried to grab. Can't punish that. Not without, I can walk up super, technically. Yep. Yep.
And the cookie jar.
Yep. So, not too much to say there, actually. Let me see. You made most of the right plays. The only... Yeah, I think you mostly made a lot of right plays there. Let me see. So, yeah, let's just go to the next one. Because we're trying to look at what's going wrong, so...
Life and love and painting!
Let the test begin.
Round one. Fight.
Alright, so this round start.
Times 5.
Kind of back off. Waiting. Nothing to rush to go in. Alright. So, that, hold on. I actually do want to rewind that. So, I jumped the boom. Right?
Yeah.
You could have smacked me there, but it is risky. But so you didn't. But I landed. You checked my forward movement. I didn't budge, and then I cyan. I mean, I did whiff it, but like that's basically one of the go-to plays because you can't flash kick me here. So, if you ever waste your forward A, then Valerie gets to basically do something, like do one of these for free. Even though I whiffed it, I didn't whiff that one, but yeah, she can. You have to be careful about. I mean, having your forward A block isn't the worst thing because she can't make you like you can up back at certain ranges and just like jump out if you like immediately try to poke sometimes at certain ranges, but yeah, so right here I get started. off this. I back off. Yep. Waiting. So there's a tell here. I want to show you something. So we're gonna rewind it actually.
Time spiral.
All right, so right there. I just wrecked it a couple times back. I hit you, but so you notice that was a tell right there. That walk forward. The moment you walk forward, I know you're not charging. So that tells me I can go in like way more than I normally would be able to.
I'm also noticing that every time I whiff a forward A, it's just free space for you to come inside.
Oh, yeah, it's free chip. I mean, yeah, at the very least, it's free chip BB, or you have to take something. You have to take something if I'm in range afterwards. If I don't actually hit the whiff forward A, but yep, right there. Yep, right there. Going for some chip. Yep. Wait a minute. So we're gonna go back to that. Let me see. It's right there. Yep. Yep. Chip. It's right here. Yep. I did that a little bit late, but you committed to the jump, so couldn't get anything. So hold on. We're gonna talk about that a bit. Let me see. So I did the super late. You do what you need to watch when Valerie does this, because this was actually really greedy of me. Like I could have just went up in super, but I went for that anyway for some reason. So you could have checked it, but jumping here, because she has so many options that she just stays on the ground. So like normally you want to, you have to be careful. Like right here, I didn't clip you. That can clip you like jumping. Okay. I'm surprised it didn't. So right here, it's a scramble situation. We're both gonna recover. Hold on. We both recover like at the same time. No, you recover a little bit before I do. You start walking. I B. So even though I'm minus here, I know you don't have charge. Yeah, you don't have charge here. So I just B. You could have grabbed me or something, true, but I just went for it. And maybe you might have got caught off by the fact that this happened, so I just went for it because I saw the whiff. Connected. Oh, back up. Not going in. Waiting. Alright, yep. I'm getting really greedy with this. Whiffing them. Alright. Hold on. So, let's rewind that. I wish I could rewind this a little bit faster, honestly. Time. Alright. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna use a normal one next time, but... Alright, so, let me see. Alright, so... I whiff... I do 2 whiffs. I wait. I'll wait for that, go over somewhat safely, and then just walk up, react to the next one. Yeah. So you have to be really careful doing that, because no matter where they are, if they do that, and you boom immediately after that second one leaves, then they get to approach their freely. Right there. Yep. So jab. I just jab right there because I knew it was gonna beat forward A. Her forward A beats it, but jab is just fast, really fast to draw out. That worked out. But yeah, basically same situation. Let's see. Oh. Alright, so except you hit it, and then right here I just waited.
Probably on that drop gear, I probably had an opportunity for the 3-hit combo.
You did, yeah. You had to be looking for it, even if you just do random drop gears to just move.
Yeah.
But alright, hold on. I'm just rewind it. So I see it. I whiffed 2 ruckus. Well, no, I didn't whiff ruckus. I literally just waited for the boom. So if a Valerie is playing passively like that, you have to forward aid them. Like you have to do it basically, because you can't use boom. They're waiting. They're waiting for any boom. So you want to check your forward movement, if you can. The only thing is, if you're not at the tip, then you have to take something. You have to take it sometimes. Well, a lot of the times, more often than not, you get to jump. You get to get away. So, yeah.
If I would have not thrown a spiral out, right, and I would have done a 4-day,
Yeah.
and whiffed, then you still would have been able to come in for free.
Yeah, if you whiffed it, that's what you have to make sure you. It's actually pretty easy to not whiff Geiger 4-day. So
So as long as it touches, then I'm alright.
yeah, as long as it touches, then you're alright because it has more recovery than normals usually do. Well, I can't say that. It has long recovery, even though it is really long range. It has somewhat long recovery for whiff punishing, and Valerie's like perfect for doing it because it moves forward so much. So I just chip. Yeah, right there. So that's an example right there.
So touch.
So let me see. You 4-day me. I can't make you take this. You just jump out. So you can actually exploit that. Well, you can't exploit it that easily with him because you don't have your charge. As the moment you do this, actually, I think you get your charge. Yeah, you're right. I'm right. You get your charge. So right here, instant drop gear. Like if they have this habit right here, like if they have a habit of immediate 4A after blocking your 4-day, then just do instant drop gear them.
Okay.
If they don't have super, if they have super, then they can whip that and just super you. Anyway, sometimes I think so. Right there. So I'm not. Hold on. Actually, let me see something. Okay, I see what's going on. Alright, so this is the first one. I whiffed it. I went in. Yeah. So I don't know what you did there, but yeah, basically anything on the ground that's not just jumping out, I think is gonna automatically lose to that. So.
Yeah, because I think the move came out too fast.
Yeah. Alright, it's kind of weird. So right there, hold on, I'm gonna rewind that. I wish I didn't rewind so far, but I can't help it. Alright, so hold on. Actually, that round start's important too.
Round 3.
So this round start.
Fight.
So I back off a bit. So you have no choice because of her walk speed. I walk back. You whiff that. I get two chips for free. So that's really important. You can't whiff jump ins versus Valerie, or else he just tips you to death. Like she can win entire games off of doing that. If somebody likes to jump too much, even though she can't anti-air them, she can just chip them every time they do it. And then if she has a heart read, feels brave, she can just air you for 3. So you have to be careful.
Yeah, because Geiger's jump kick loses to her jump AA, right?
Right.
Does Geiger have anything to beat that jump AA?
Well, whoever does it, if you do it before she does it, you can win. But it's generally in her favor if you both enter the air at the same time. So even on trade, she wins because you get knocked down.
Yeah, and the other 4-day on the ground for the juggle, right?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind that. Right here. Yeah, bad neutral jump. Went in a little bit. So right there. So I could have super you right there, but I just did C. Let me see. Alright, we're gonna look. Yeah, you don't have to charge in time. I think you get it. You get it like the frame it happens. So but even if you don't have charge, let me see something. Even if you don't have charge, take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 frames. So I'm gonna let you answer this. What can you do about this if they do that from that range? Knowing you have 19 frames, what works?
Can you flash kick?
No, because you don't have to charge.
Oh, neutral A. Neutral A.
Yes, neutral A. That's really important in that matchup. Like, especially if they're doing it from this range, like, you get the neutral A, like, every time, basically. 4A sometimes, too, but neutral A is faster, so...
Neutral A.
Yeah, so, same thing, whiffing. Alright, yep.
Time spiral.
Oh yeah. Let me rewind that. So I get counter hit, but even on counter hit 4A, Geiger's still minus, so I went for it anyway. So yeah. So you have to be careful about that too, because people will try to poke you even if they get hit. Because yeah, Geiger's still minus. Any hit, Geiger's minus on hit.
Minus on hit. Okay.
Yeah, he can't get punished though. But he's minus on hit. You generally have to just be careful about what they can do after. I messed up another safe jump there too. So right there, that's important too. Let me see. So hold on. So you with the I block that. I walk up 4A, and then I immediate 4A again. So even though I'm minus 4A, hold on. It's not just that 4A's faster than this move. It low profiles. You got low profiles right there. So yeah. Yep. Cleanly. Yep.
Yeah.
So you got to be really careful because you can kind of spam it honestly. Like in this matchup.
So in that particular scenario, is it just throwing that forward A at the right distance?
So you're all right. So if you're checking their movement, like for the most part, if they're doing those 4As from too far, you can whiff punish them with your 4A. But like if you do forward A, she can basically always interrupt, even if it wouldn't be necessarily. Well, actually, no, sorry, not you doing forward A. Like if so first you block my 4A.
Yep.
I blocked your 4A. You blocked mine, and then I just did it again, even though it was minus. So even though your attack started up faster, it low crushed it. So if a Valerie does that too much, like if you see that they do that like twice in a row, you can instant flash gear and hit them for 3.
Yeah.
Not flash gear, instant drop gear, hit them for 3 every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time spiral.
So hold on. So I avoided a super. Honestly, I want to talk about Geiger Super a little bit. If they're good at making Geiger Super whiff, like if you know they can make a whiff, it's better to go in behind it, like right behind the gear, so you get the screen saves. So yeah, like if you know that it can't possibly you can't make them block it. So yeah, that was good. That was bad of me. So I had super. That was really bad of me to try and poke you.
Time spiral.
So you hit me? I tried to. Yep. So normally I do that if I read charged B, then that'll beat it. But honestly, charged B is slow enough to react to a forward A, so I shouldn't be doing that to begin with. So. But yeah, that's good to do if you have a feeling that they're gonna like forward A you. B will beat it basically every time. It'll beat all her buttons on the ground actually. So like in those situations, well not all. It won't beat all her buttons every time. There's certain situations. So like after Valerie B on block, what is that? I think it's minus. I think just straight B by itself is -1, if I remember correctly. I don't think it's -1, but it's slight negative. So her B is fast enough. If she does it right again, it'll beat your time spiral. But certain situations, if she does VV and then tries to do another VV or something or anything else after that, you can like VV. They're minus enough that you can challenge anything they do with time spiral.
Okay.
So some Valeries will wait for that. They'll just be V and wait for you to spiral and see through it. So you have to be careful about that because there's nothing. If they reacted early enough, you can't flash gear it. You can't neutralize it. But for the most part, they won't be paying attention to that most times to start with. So. Let me see. Wait, so you did I just want to look at how you ended this like, one more time. Right there. I went. Yep. And then I tried to go in and lost to it. Yep. So you still have to be careful poking with fireblur because I have super. You always got to pay attention to Valerie super once you have it.
I noticed that. Sure.
Round 4. Fight.
All right. So this I back off again. Yep. So hold on. So this is actually something new for this patch. I wouldn't be using this move nearly as much if he didn't have more recovery on a time spiral. So now that he has more recovery, I'm kind of spamming it. So like, see, you did get your charge back a couple frames before, honestly. So that means I did it late. So in this situation, if you're not confident in neutral aim, you can still just hold back and try to flash gear because it like you got your charge back just in time to go for it.
Okay.
Thanks for the follow, guys. All right. Yeah, you got your charge back just in time to go for it. So just keep that in mind because they had to do it super early. I was reacting late, so I get started here. Let me see. You forward aim me. I mean, you do technically kind of have an impetus to do this, so let me see. So I block it, and I B. So this is what I'm saying before. Forward A, like, you make the block forward A. Valerie does not have a button that she can stop you from leaving the ground with after she blocks forward A. Like, forward A is not going to stop her. So as soon as I noticed that you were doing it, I started changing plans. It's gonna be after this. So. Yep. Oh, I see. All right. Yeah. Ooh. Yep. I'm still not using supers here. Hold on. I'm still not supering. I'm just poking. Let's see. So right there, I was actually waiting. I don't know why I didn't do it. So right here, again, another opportunity super. But I wanted to go for a poke because I was mostly actually trying to check the delayed spiral. So, but I get hit for it. Yep. But also something small. Something small.
Yeah.
Let me see. 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so the distance. I was gonna say you can convert those counter hits, but not that one. Generally speaking, you can convert someone's counter hits. Hey, Super AC. And Bestia. Alright, nice. Oh, I gotta rewind that. Yep. I got greedy hit. We're gonna hold on, I'm gonna analyze that one. So 1. So right here, I did it early enough this time. So you actually didn't get the charge in time. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 frames to contact. So you actually couldn't do anything. I did it just early enough. So I go in. You jump away this time. So what do you think I'm waiting for? Seeing you jump here.
With drop gear.
Yeah, drop gear and then BB. That's exactly what I'm waiting for. You do it. BB. I didn't even have to see it. I just knew. BB. So I back off. Yep, I'm waiting again. Yep, you didn't do it.
Not this time.
So right here, if I see they're not gonna drop gear, then the most important threats are either gonna be B or Forte. So I think I just back off. Yep, I back off. You just flash.
That one, yeah, I don't know what the hell I was doing there.
I back off. That's the panic option. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
That was the panic option.
So BB for your trouble. Yep, you back A. I blocked it. It whiffed, even better. So I just I reacted late to the whiff, so I did try to beat it. So all right.
Somersaulting the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you get out of there. You didn't want to press a button. Because that's gonna, yeah. So,
Valerie
if you don't press a button, if you're just trying to get out of the corner and you don't press a button, then you're not vulnerable to getting counter hit drone. You're not vulnerable to getting drone when you hit the ground. So you can heal me for free. I was actually thinking about throwing you right there. Because most people will whiff the button, so I'll go for the draw. But just if you're if you're only trying to get out of the corner, it's better to press nothing.
To
Alright.
press something.
It's better to press nothing if you're only trying to get out of the
Press
corner.
nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Fight.
Because Geiger's forward jump, he doesn't have a cross-up hitbox on forward jump A.
Fight.
It does, but I think it's super deep, right?
It's not for, it's for mix-up. It's not for you can't challenge them coming in on you with it. It's really, it's too narrow. So like you're better off not pressing a button if you know you're gonna whiff that. All right, so this round start.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, so let's see. I back off. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. So right there, when I play versus zoners with Geiger, I don't go full screen away. I stay at mid range because that's why.
Yeah,
that's exactly why.
Fish for that jump A.
Yeah. So gear. I'm paying attention to how you throw fireballs right there, and then
Why do you whiff throw when you land?
it wasn't when I landed. I do it instead of throwing fireball. Because some people react to it's, you can trick people with the throw startup versus fireball sometimes.
Okay, for people who are looking to react to the startup.
Yeah, so that comes in handy in Geiger mirror match. You can whip throw instead of doing sonic booms, and get people to waste their supers on you. So right there on the same mid range, I messed up. But yeah, take your chip. Let's see. Yep, I messed up again. Mid range, and then yeah, you forgot about super.
Have you figured out the optimal distance to get a hit on this new super?
Yeah. I mean, I was already using super like this before. So, if you were using super well before, you can use it the exact same way. You just don't get 2 damage off of it anymore. You just get so. Right here, safe jump. Yep, and then I swung. Good. All right. So I'm waiting. Alright, reclaiming some of my space. Going in, reclaiming more. And now I try to get you. Yep, got you. Yep, I take it. Boom. Back off. Yeah, you can't forget about his super meter at all. Like, it loses you rounds automatically if you do.
Yeah.
Safe jump. Yep, back off.
The drop gear was a safe jump?
Yeah. It's the easiest safe jump. You just hold up back and C. Hold on. Yeah, safe jump.
And then what? You just hold back when you land?
Hold up back and C when you land. When you get out of the super when the flash gear from the super thong. Alright, so actually, yeah, like I said, I fight zoners at mid range. Alright, that was good. Yep, that was good. Let's see, yep. Getting some chip.
Draw.
Alright, that was good. Yeah.
All day?
Yeah. Take that.
Fight.
Alright, so right here.
Just a moment.
Yep.
I'm really surprised that one hit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be right on top of the other person. That one you were way in front.
Yeah. Like I said, you gotta always pay attention, but also I could have walked forward and did it just to make sure. Right here, I had enough time, a little bit of time.
Like you were literally at the tip of my toes.
Yeah.
When you stopped.
Right. Okay. I messed up the neutral A anti-air there. Alright. Waiting. Okay, good. Late air to air. Yeah, back off. Okay, yep, again. That's when I stopped trying to air because I was messing up. I started going for those instead. I didn't stop there. I lied.
Greedy.
Yeah.
Time spiral.
Yep. Here's the chip.
Rain of fire!
Alright. I overestimated how much time.
Time spiral. Time
I underestimated how much time I had. I could have walked behind that, avoid it. Yep.
Is there anything I can do to stop the neutral A from your side?
To stop what?
To stop the neutral A anti-air.
No. You can change your dive kick timing, but hold on.
Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral.
So right here, late dive kick will beat it.
Drop gear.
Late dive kick. Okay.
Yeah, late dive kick.
Time spiral. Time spiral.
Right there. We could just take those. Yeah.
Draw. Round 3. Fight.
All right. So start out, walk behind it. Yep.
Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral.
Good. Very good.
Rain of fire!
Drop gear. Just
Yep. Made sure I was behind you. Safe zone.
drop gear. Drop gear.
Yeah, get some chip
The
in.
second one safe as well?
No.
Time spiral. Time
He
spiral.
was getting some free chip, like a slightly risky chip in. I said it's 4-day.
Time spiral. Time spiral.
All right, your work's ahead of you.
Fire!
Just
Yep. I'm behind
Jesus
again.
Christ.
Yeah. All right. So some commentary on this match. You can't let guy. You should be trying to corner Geiger. You don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to hold your ground, and you don't want to give up ground. You should be trying to corner him. You need to. You need to make sure that he doesn't get. You want to stop him from being able to use super on you, like if you're gonna fireball at him. But the other thing is, if you play at mid screen, if you play at mid range, you can Dragon Punch his fireballs. Especially now after the nerf, you can play to just Dragon Punch his fireballs, and then you have to play completely differently once you do that.
Okay.
So I can't do that to you. I the only thing I get to do at mid range is guess on a fireball and jump. But you, if I fireball at any time mid range, you can just see. From most rangers, you can see it. So.
Okay.
Game 4.
You haven't practiced enough.
Let's get this over with.
All right.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see. Yep. Win. Bring you to the corner. There we go. That's all I wanted. So, with Grieve, I don't. So most Graves, they just do the win. Fireball, fireball, fireball. They get like nothing out of it except some chip. But if you use it how I'm using it, pushing them and possibly trying to get them to jump preemptively, then like it's way you get way more out of it because now you're in the corner. You're in the corner, and I can work like kind of. I have a lot more to rub to work with than you do now. So, like, I think that's one of the best ways to use his win. Yep, I'm getting hit. Good. Yep. 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 Hold your ground. That's good. The other thing is, Grave at mid range has a hard time seeing. Grave can't see Jaina's arrows on reaction, but Jaina can Dragon Punch his fireball every time one reaction. So you should. It's actually preferable for you to play mid range versus Grave instead of zoning him, like zoning him full stream.
From the same range, Jaina can see Grave, but Grave can't see Jaina.
Right. He can't do it on reaction. It's too slow. His is too slow. Hers is fast enough.
Got it.
He can do it on anticipate. Like if he reads it, you're just gonna press a button. He can do it, but he can't see the startup and do it. Jaina can see the startup of any fireball he does at the Dragon Punch range and just do it. So that's why this is a bad matchup. Like because if he just chooses to fight at that range and do that, like he has to change his entire game plan basically, and he has to give up ground to get her out of that range basically. He can kind of exploit it by getting random more jumps, like random jumps in neutral, but she can kill him for that if he reads it, so or reacts sometimes. So right here, perfect. All right there. So yeah. The only time he can really fight her at mid range is when he gets super. He does charge it fast though, so yep. So for me, as Grave, I want Genus to fight me at long range because then I don't have the threat of getting seed at mid range. I want them to fight me from full screen, so I can charge that meter and then I'll go into mid range and react to their fireball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, so right here, go for the risky jump, then the payoff. Yep, 2 damage. Yep, waited. Alright. So the other, hold on, let me rewind that. Alright, so you have nothing to be scared of. Like on Grave on Wake Up. Grave on Wake Up is not that threatening. The reason why is because his reversal is so slow. You can whiff grab and still block his reversal. You can whiff dive kick and safe jump him very, very easily. You can whiff dive kick on safe jump and whiff grab and still block his reversal a lot of the time. So you don't have to bait out reversals versus him. You can like kind of go in on him until he gets super.
Super. Okay.
So what saves Grave in this matchup? Like if you're even if you're playing, what saves Grave in this matchup is the fact that he has wind. So like, all right, I could have punished that, but all right, right there.
I jumped and I saw the big cloud and I was like, "Fuck, let me charge this away and find it."
And the other thing is, you want to get bigger punishes if they miss that. Like just dive knee arrow. So. Right here, now I go in. I'm waiting for a ball. He didn't do it. Alright. Yeah. I'm waiting. Okay. I didn't want to get chipped by Dragon Punch. I just backed out. Yeah. So I technically, I would, even if I didn't. So, hold on. Alright. So right here, we're going to go over that again. You have to be careful here. So like, I did. Even so right here I did technically safe jumped it, but I didn't react to the whiff, so I tried to grab when I hit the ground. So yeah, you have to be careful. If you no late DPs, that's the rule. Like with Jaina, if you do your fireball and you're not already reacting to them going into the air, don't bother trying to DP.
But that one worked because you tried to throw on land, right?
It would, but that's a read. Like on reaction, like if you're reacting to me jumping, that's a whole another thing from reversing to get me off of you. So, alright, so right here, that's important actually. Hold on. So fireball trades, trading. Yeah. You jump it, you jump this one. So even if I can't anti-air you put yourself into a mix-up when you whiff the dive kick, you put yourself into immediate mix-up. So I went for grab.
That's where I landed?
Huh?
Because of the distance?
Yeah, so if you're going to try and avoid fireballs, you want to make sure that there's enough distance that they can't make you take something when you land. Like that's really important in this game. So like, if you whiff dive kick, if Jaina whiffs her dive kick, they should be the Jaina should be taking a 50-50 every time, basically. So right here, I just gotta grab. So like, I can just do a hit grab mix up right there. Even if I can't, like, I can't anti-air this. Like, look at this angle. Like, just look at the side kick angle. I can't anti-air it. The only thing I could possibly do is super, but I can't anti-air it. Even if I can't anti-air it, it's still not good to whiff it because you get immediate mix-up right there. So, all right, counter grab. I did late swing, so it happens. That's right there. Yep. Yep. Yeah, take my corner, face chip. waiting. Yep.
Oh.
So that's the other thing. I noticed. Let me see something. All right, so you did kind of start it early. Like you didn't. Just obviously isn't enough time to react to my moving forward after this. But sometimes you want to wait and see how they move. So like here, I just neutral jumped it. So this means that I'm like I neutral jumped it. So you can put some pressure on me right here. You have an opportunity to put some pressure on me right here for neutral jumping this. But if you don't, then you have to wait for what they do after, like instead of trying to immediately poke a fireball, because this happens.
Yeah.
But if you had waited, like actually, yeah, that's enough time. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So you did kind of early fireball. So if the fireball was off screen sooner and you got a chance to like. All right, so let me put it this way. So your fireball, it wasn't off screen by the time I landed. So normally, like if you're mid screen and they neutral jump something, you can make them take, depending on where you are, you can make them take something like some kind of pressure as they land. They can't do they can't really do much. Just not a huge risk, but because of the distance, you have to be careful, because from right here, like I can threaten jump. Like I could have jumped here as a read on the fireball, but even more dangerously, he can just literally just walk up and react. So so after this fireball miss, right? So after this fireball whiff, I'm stuck there. I'm stuck in that neutral jump animation. I can't approach you. I don't have a win. I don't have anything. I can't approach you immediately from this position. So one of the best things you can do right here is just advance on me right here. Like I have to take something. It's kind of the opposite situation as before. So if you chose to do so, you could have walked up and made me take a similar kind of mix up like before, like how I drew you after you with the dive kick. Yeah. But if you back off, you lose all of that. You lose the advantage of me whiffing, because this is basically a whiff. Like me jumping over a fireball, like it gets me around the fireball. But if I jumped as late as I did, you probably could have even like walk up back A or something. Who knows? But I have to take whatever you choose to give me after landing that. But if you just back off, like you can't even back off. You have no space to move. So if you're cornered like that, you limit yourself just poking fireball here. So I just went for that. If you had walked up, you could have checked my movement with pokes or something. So right there. So hold on, I'm gonna go over that. This is kind of important here. So meaty fireball. So I walk up. This is a really bad spot right here. One of the last things you want to do, like they're walking up, is do ground poke. You can try to check them with ground poke, but look how much frame advantage I have right here just walking up. So like at the last moment of your block stun, I could have did a button. I could have stopped that, like stuffed it. I did something relatively risky, which is jump. But it paid off. So you have to be real careful about like if they do a setup that has that much frame advantage, you just have to take it sometimes.
And ground poke, you mean neutral A?
No, back A. Like you could technically try to. I mean, it was super risky for you to do it, honestly. But I had a pretty big initiative. I could have just like I could have made you take anything right there. I made you take a jump.
But isn't back A slow as hell?
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't be able to necessarily do back A there. But I was saying the advantage was on me. Hold on, let me say something. Like right here, you get knocked down. I make you meaty. I make you take that. Hold on, where is it? It doesn't happen. It happens here, right after hit this. So super plus. I walk in. Super plus, I walk in. So this is the reason why I jumped. If you had did DP here, it would have whiffed. If you had did DP here, it would have whiffed. If you had pressed any button, ground button here, it would have whiffed. You just wouldn't have the time for it to come out. So, yeah, really, options really limited.
Block.
Yeah, just block. You gotta take that. You gotta hold that. Alright, so let me see. Yeah, create some fireballs. Waiting. I'm in. Bring it to the corner. Yeah. Alright. Back off a little bit. Hold on. So I'm gonna go. Yeah. One more time. So. Alright, so I hit that right. I back off just a little bit right here, just to see how what your response to that would be. So I still have the positional advantage. I'm not going to move. In my mind, I'm not planning on moving too far away from this corner because I got you cornered now. So right here, I just back off just a little bit, and then neutral jump, fireball, trade, stay right there. Yeah, react. Hold on, rewind that. So yeah, fireball, wait, react to the whiff. Back off because I didn't want to take the mix up, and then just walk into mid-range and wait for a fireball. Yep. So that same strategy is what you can be doing with Jaina, and it's way more potent than it is with Grave for me to do it versus Jaina, because she has meterless DP. So like she has meterless DP that's really fast. It's fast enough to beat his fireballs at like mid-screen like almost every time. So right here, same thing, push through the corner, except that's free chip right there, so I just kill you.
Life and love and painting. Let's get this over with.
Round 1.
Alright, so Valerie, in my opinion, I think she has favorable matchups versus every zoner right now. Like every single one. Like it's at least it's a 6-4 or better in her favor because of how potent her ground pokes are, and her super is actually the game changer. She gets it so fast. Thanks for the follow. Alright, thank you. She gets her super so fast, and she has a meterless way to just poke them if they throw a fireball. But the super, it basically means you can't fireball her at mid range, even some far as like far range. You can walk into range and just super it. So that's, hold on, let me start over. So that's a common round start, by the way, like Valerie's doing. So you have to be careful. 4-day at the start. It's usually best to just like walk back, or even if you hard call it out with like Jaina especially, you can just jump forward, instant dive kick, and hit her for 3 for that every time. But if she calls it out, she hits you for 3, or at the very least, she makes you take chip and then she gets started. So let me see, right there. Hold on, we're gonna talk about that real quick. Because, alright, this move is good in this matchup, but I can't use it. I cannot use it that, like, it's actually, I had to react super early to be able to use this move. Right here, I think I reacted way too late. So right here, look how soon you recover from that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 frames before contact. Even if you recover 1 frame before this move, you can Dragon Punch her every time. Even 1 frame. Right before impact, you can Dragon Punch it every single time. You can just mash it. Like, pay attention to your fireball. If it doesn't make contact, if you don't see the contact sound, if you don't see the contact or don't hear the sound, just mash Dragon Punch.
Oh.
Yeah, every time. So right there. Hold on. So I'm gonna go over that. So besides this, so I make decision chip, back off. So right there, I wait for fireball, to try and attempt again, but it didn't happen, so I back off. So this range right here, me doing this at this range is really dangerous. Like, I'm guessing, like, you started approaching. If you had kept approaching, you could have reacted to that and just knee B for 2 damage. And anytime they do like jump B out of at this range, mid screen, like if they're full screen, you can't really. It's harder to punish her. But anytime they do this move, you can just see it. You can see it on reaction. Like you walk forward at your fireball and just look at what they do. So, but yeah. So I'm waiting right here. That's why it's important to neutral jump too. I did it right there. So like right here, I didn't make that mistake again. So like right here, that's a range where back jump B is punishable sometimes. So I neutral jump right there. It's actually really hard for Gina to reaction air both of those options. Reaction anti-air both of those options. Neutral jump. Because if you react and you do the C too early and she just neutral jump, she gets 3 on you. So, all right, but going back to this, I beat. Let me see. So I neutral jumped the first one, and then I beat the second one. I noticed you were in the air, so that's a free punish. Yeah, it's not even if it's not a punish, you can't immediately move. So like. Just recognize that, like if you know you're in the recovery of something that long, just block. You might not even, yeah, I think I'm not sure if you were still in recovery. I don't think you are, but just take it, just block.
Okay.
Yeah, I get hit for that. Let's see, yeah, and that has super, yeah. All right, good. I messed that up. I go through that. I wait. Yeah, I take a lot of chip. Right there. Oh, so that's the other thing. So right there, full screen B, instant GB is harder to punish your Janice here. Like I can do it either way, but she can get you all the time. So I'm waiting. Hold on.
Super.
We're gonna go over this. I'm literally waiting. I'm looking at your pattern here. Fireball, JC, fireball, JC, fireball, JC, fireball.
Super.
Yeah. So I was literally just paying attention to how you're throwing fireballs. So. All right, so right here, I go in, I wait, you whiff. So remember what I said before. Anytime you whiff, Gina dive kick, it's not good. Even if they can't anti-air that move, like you get mixed up on landing. So that I remember last time I went for the grab, right there I just jabbed. So you get 50-50 basically anytime you use that move and it doesn't connect. You gotta be careful. So right there, turtling. That was me being random. I mixed it up a little bit. It's important to do that sometimes, like sparingly, like do those things. If they're not ready for it, if they're ready for everything else but that, it is important to do. I did miss face though, so here. Yep. So that jump, I'm gonna go over that jump.
DP that jump AA?
Yeah. But you also had to be looking for it. So were you looking for a jump at that time? Like considering how long I was holding like just chilling back.
Probably not.
Right, exactly. So like basically like 1 out of like every 7 or 8 times that I'm avoiding a fireball, I'll just jump instead, because if they're not ready for it, then most times they're not gonna be ready for it. So that's why jumping extremely sparingly or dig with something is important. So like right there, I just went in. Yep, it paid off. Yeah, and then I wait. That's the same situation right here. You gotta be careful. So I hit, you reset, you dive kick, I see the whiff, I B. Even though I didn't get the punish on the dive kick, you're still minus enough for me to challenge anything you can do. So.
Perfect. Round 3. Fight.
All right, so right here, I'm just waiting waiting. I'm not in a rush, by the way. The big caution to the match. You don't want Valerie to have too much time to do what to just be away from you, because if you give her too much time, she gets super and she gets him for free, basically. So yeah, so I'm just waiting. I'm chilling. Like I don't really care what happens until super comes.
So what's proper pressure here? Dive kick pressure?
Actually, yeah. Valerie does not have good options for beating Jaina dive kick stuff. So depending on the angle, she doesn't have an anti-air, a grounded anti-air that can beat that. Anything she does, if you do high dive kicks, she can air it. She can jump A or jump back A. If you do low dive kicks, she can't do that. But actually no. If you do high dive kicks, she can walk under anti-air or walk under grab. If you do low dive kicks, she can air to air, jump A, jump B, or jump back A or something. But if you mix them up well, she can't choose which option to do. Well, I mean, she can't choose. She can't reactionarily choose. She has to guess what's option to use. So if she guesses wrong, she's eating 3 damage. If she guesses right, then if she guesses right on the air to air, it's 3 damage for her. Or 1 damage reset or knockdown from the walk under. So it's generally way in Jaina's favor because Valerie's the one who has the guess.
Got it.
Because and you can throw at any time. You can throw. You can do knee. You don't like you doing dive kicks and then eventually going for one of those options. So right there, I'm just waiting. Alright. Right there, B. Yep, snuck it in. B. That was a punish. Yep, B again. Waiting. Yep. Impatience. I mean, I mean, needless to say, but still, the other thing is, don't give up. Like, even if I've made some crazy comebacks on my last chip, like on my very last chip, I've made some crazy comebacks. Especially if you have a character like Jaina who has a reversal. I can't. If you have 1 health left, I can't jail you without super into guaranteed chip. You can always make me second guess anything I can do. So you should be trying to fight for those comebacks.
You haven't practiced enough. Let the test begin.
All right, so
Round 1.
I'm gonna go over this. I wish I could have played this match. I don't know if I got to play as Grave in this match versus your Geiger, but let me see. So back off. Same strat here. I stay in mid range, or I get into mid range. It's either I fight in mid range or I get into mid range with Dark Gear and threaten jump. So if you're not ready, it's not easy to be ready for the jump sometimes if they're doing it well. So yeah. I threatened jump just to show you I can do it that one time, so yep, so right there, I'm not gonna do it again. So alright, now I go in, mess up the anti-air, yep, greedy. Right here, I super and make you take however much chip I can right here. Yep. Yep. Then I go in.
Time spiral.
Yep, you got hit. Alright. Yep.
Again, I traded there.
Yeah. Yep. Wait. Oh, okay. Good. Got me out. Hit me out of it. It's actually really hard. That was a bad move on me trying to anti-air with that. It's actually at the angle. It's basically impossible to anti-air it with the jab. So, I hit for that. Alright, took it.
Just a moment.
Yeah.
Cleared it.
So this safe jump. Actually, I want to see something. 1. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, actually. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. Okay, it's however much it is. this doesn't safe jump Grave Super. So if you get if Geiger Super hits, I think Grave Super beats it. You might have to train him with that, but just keep that in mind.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, so right here, mid range. I go in a little bit, claim some territory, go in. Yep. Oh yeah, Geiger's like one of the best characters in the game in avoiding Graves' win shenanigans, by the way. So you have to be careful about that. You have to mix up his options. You want to make him react. It's either if the reactions are good to the fireballs, then just approach them. Just go on the ground, use the wind momentum to corner them. Because once you get close enough, they can't react to the fireball startup. Like if you're close enough, if they try to react to and jump, then they get hit out of the jump startup. So sometimes it's better to approach it and then threaten fireballs from close range. Yeah, actually, right here, right there, it whiffs. So that's a neutral. All right, so if you had the normal fireball there, so right there, I was expecting normal fireball. Look, yeah, unfortunate. It would have hit a normal fireball, but yeah, you got me. So, all right, so I go in behind it. Yep, I tried to anti-air badly. Yep. I go in because you're waiting for my super. Good. I think that punished. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Teach you something. All right, so pay attention. All right. Do you know the secret to blocking Grave jump A, jump B mix up?
I saw it yesterday. It's like block one side, then the other side.
Yeah, fuzzy guard. So yeah, you block the non-crossbow option always hits first. So you just block. You practice blocking the timing of that and just switch it back as soon as that timing is over. So they have to do something. You have to either do B or delayed B to do a proper left right with that. But it has a weakness because you're not doing the A. That means they can go for normal anti-airs more often. Because the delayed B will lose to, well, they both will lose. The A won't lose. Like after a throw, A's not going to lose to a normal anti-air, but delayed B and B will lose. So that's a trade-off for getting stronger mix-up. So you still actually have to use the A to condition people at the very least. So, all right, going over. All right, hold on. We're gonna talk about that because that was a pretty good opportunity for you. Alright, so I know you messed up.
That was a mistake.
I know you messed up, but if the fireball's that slow, look at how much time you have to do something to me here. Like, yep. So you could have. I mean, I do have pause. So it is an opportunity. It's something. If you have that much time, then like you should give them something to think about. Like even if it's walking into the range and making me think, oh, he might anti-air me, so I'm gonna pause. So and then you punish the pause or something like that. So. All right, so right here, this is a great position for me. Even though I'm on the, so I go for the chip. I have you cornered, so I said go for the chip. Yeah. I back up a bit to, hold on, I'm gonna go over that, because that's important for Geiger. So right here, there's two important things. If they do that, and there's any screen space behind you, back up as fast as you can. Like, as fast as you can. Don't try to, you can, I mean, sometimes if you're really good at judging it, you can squeeze the fireball through. But for the most part, just back up. Because now, I just locked the screen moving backwards, and you have to take that. I mean, I still might not make a comeback from that, but it's still important. Yeah. So right there, that was almost the right read for me to do. Like, almost. Alright. I just wait. I can't do anything. Drop some meter.
Round 3. Fight.
Alright, so this round started. Oh, yep. Alright, I'm walking behind it. Yep, anti-air. Alright. Now, I was gonna say, now is definitely the time that you should start, definitely, hold on, let me say something. Oh, no. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong speed. So
Time spiral. Time spiral.
always watch Geiger's meter. Because as soon as I got it, I was thinking about using it. So
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
I go for safe jump, which might be fake against Grey Super 4-day. So hold on. So we both did fireball at the same time, but well, I did a little bit before. But even if we did it at the exact same time, you don't want to treat fireballs with Geiger at close range because he gets that every time. So it's better if you're going to do something to him in that range. The only time you want a fireball is if you think he might forward A, then you'll beat it. But let me see something.
Just a moment.
Let's just go back. All right, so right here, I do that. All right, so right here, the only time you wanna be doing fireballs at close range, like that close range, like if they have charge, especially, is if you think he's gonna go for forward A. But even then, it's sometimes better to counter poke with neutral A with Grave. Or forward A, neutral A, forward A, back A. Like use your normals instead of trying to. Because if you had use your normal here, even if you had used a normal here, especially like back A, it would have beat the fireball. But he gets that every time on their fireball trade. All right. Yep. Well, you used it there. Actually, that wasn't the worst application right there. But we're gonna talk about that too. So forward A. You got hit.
The forward A is such a liability, though.
That's why it's important you have to pay attention to how they poke, and you have to know your ranges on it. But right here, you did revenge forward A, and generally high level players, like if they land a poke, even if they're minus, like they land a poke or they block it, and they know they're minus, and you know they're minus. So obviously the time is to swing, right? No, not necessarily, because right here I walk out of the range of the back A, and I didn't go for whiff punish. I really could have, but yeah, I just go for that. Challenge with that. But you have to be careful. All right, so right here it's kind of checkmate. So what can you even do here? I don't know. Yeah. Let me see. So you committed to the fireball. Not much. Yeah, basically nothing. Yeah. I did mess up. I messed up the checkmate though. But yeah. And I could have DP'd right there. But I'm just gonna lame it out. So this is an opportunity for you. Yeah.
Round 4. Fight.
Alright, let's see. Alright. Trading some fireballs. I drug your over. Trading some more. Trading some more. Yep. So remember before I messed up? I didn't. It's not that I messed up. You did Fat Cloud that time. That situation right there. I made the fireball whiff, and then I challenged backhand. That's important to with Geiger. Especially characters that with really fast, like short hops, like drop gear, short hop, not short hop, but like instant drop gear, instant Jaina dive kick. If they can get over the fireball fast like that, you have to be careful throwing another one because they can just back A, like Jaina can back A, Geiger can forward A, etc. Right there. And now I'm really hoping you're not looking at. I mean, you should be looking at the meter, Geiger's meter. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you are here. That's why the backing off's happening. Yep. And I know that you were because you immediately reacted to this thinking that I wouldn't get it. But yeah.
I still can't believe you got it from this distance. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the hand has a hurt box. Yeah.
That must have been like the very extreme of the length of the screen that you were able to hit that. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm used to the distance. So right here, same thing happened before. I made it with. Like I said, I got super fortunate. It outright made your fireball with. So, that's important. You have to watch out for that. That's why I go into mid range with Geiger, because I'll flash gear. Even if I'm not gonna jump, I'll flash gear to forward A like I'm doing. I'm flash gearing to threaten either forward A or jump forward. So. And right here, I think I'm gonna. This is checkmate. It should be if I do this right. Yeah. So like I said before, you have to make sure that you get away ASAP. I didn't mess up. So yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, you have to. If there's any space behind you when Geiger does that super, just take it. Unless you know you can challenge it, the super. So.
Round one.
So this last one, oh, I did play your Grieve. I mean, I did play my Grieve versus your Geiger. So yeah, take a look at how I approach this. So trading. All right, now push you to the corner, and now I get started. Yep. So I have super now. Yeah. Now I'm being careful. Hold on. I want to rewind that. So pay attention. As soon as you get super, look at how I changed my fireball pattern.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah, see, immediately. Yep, right there. I didn't think you'd get it, so I went for it. Yep. Fake fireballs, waiting. Oh, that's an important concept right there. Going that actually, so right there. Fireball. Alright, oh wait. You jumped. So even if you jump behind your own fireball, like if I were to jump to like try to get over it, you can air to air me. But if I don't jump, then you screw yourself, because now you have to take the jump in. You won't get the flash gear in time for me to anti-air me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't think you had any time to actually anti-air me. So you have to be careful jumping forward when you, even behind your own gears, to try and air to air someone. Instead, it's actually better. Like if you think that they're gonna jump over to try and get over the fireball, then it's actually better to walk behind the fireball and walk under anti-air, like walk under neutral A or walk under grab. Alright, so right here. Yep. I waited. I didn't want to take the risk. Ouch. Yeah. That's funny. Alright, so right here. Taking it. Take it. I'm waiting. Yep. I thought I can take it. Nothing I can do. I wasted too much time, so.
Round two.
Alright. That'll be good, just sitting back. Alright, so, yep. Alright, so right here, actually I noticed something. I actually noticed something right there. I'll tell you. Yeah, so that right there, the fact that you walked forward and didn't walk back off, that was a tell for me. So that told me you were willing to walk forward to try and check me with either forward A's or jumps or something. It told me you were willing to walk forward without a charge. So then I just noted that for later, and we'll see if that comes up. Me remembering that comes up. It's gonna come up. I already know this. Right there. I push you back. Yep. I'm waiting. Yep. Relatively safe jump. Yep. Hold on. I'm gonna go over that. Alright, so right here. So hold on. Actually, yeah. So take a look. Drop gear whiffs. I tried to punish it. It's so hard to punish that with a button. But I tried to punish drop gear. Made you block fireball. So you're still in the corner, and I'm at mid-range right here, so hold on. I don't know if I micro walk back, but I felt like it was a good range to just fireball right here. So yeah.
Yeah, we traded.
So I didn't do as much like purposely as I should have, but I was actually willing to walk back and do the fireball there just in case you did the forward A. But I did it immediately for some reason, but it worked out. Yeah, let me see something actually. All right, so fireball hit. I back up, anti-air B. Waited. Yep. Set the movement. I'm drawing late fireballs now because I'm looking at your super. Yep.
See? I do it, I always fucking miss.
Yeah. Alright. Flash gear, waiting. Yep.
Round 3. Fight.
Let's see. Yep, I checked, that was a forward A check, but you didn't do it. Walked in. You don't have super, so I'm being liberal with fireballs now. Forward A. Alright, so now I'm being conservative. Yep. Yep. Be careful. Careful. Fireball. So right there. We're gonna say, alright, I jumped that, right? So you jumping that is not the worst idea. I couldn't really do much about it. I had to take it. But I was able to make it whiff. So, fireball. So, unless you were already planning on holding up forward to go over that like a double jump or something, which isn't really the best idea, especially in scrape, I kind of figured you wouldn't jump, so I challenged the landing with the fireball there. So, and then I went in. I actually did a hard read on the fireball, but it didn't work out. I didn't get the punish. It's still hard to punish that on a hard read. I had to do it even earlier, but yeah. And then waiting. I'm waiting. I'm not gonna do it now. Yeah. So basically, look at the times that I'm fireballing now. Like that's Gray versus Geiger. Like it's only very specific times. So let me see something. So right here, I blocked your broom. You jumped. I fireballed. And then I did do another fireball. Let me see. Yeah, you jumped. I fireballed. Because I thought I would be. Yeah, I was neutral. I actually thought I was plus, but I did another one. You made it whiff. I checked your movement with the jab after, but it fails. I just blocked. But yeah, you tried to get me going through it. No, there's a little back and forth with pokes here. Fireballing. Oh, actually, yeah, this is important. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, be careful. So, alright, waiting. Yep.
That was a Yomi stare down.
Yeah. Walk forward last minute for. So. Alright. Yeah. Waiting. Throwing that to bait out super. Yeah, went in. Good for whiff. So you see how I'm fireballing now? I'm not poking with fireballs anymore. I'm just trading your fireballs, so you can't move behind them. That's it. Because I'm trading your fireballs, so you can't move behind them, and because you can't super me for doing it. Yeah. Yep, going in. Not the worst idea. That was good. Good. Yep, good. I went for hard read there. Worked out. Alright. Okay. Alright. Walk in. Trading. Okay. So, I know you know what I was looking for there. I was just messing up.
Super.
Meaty. I go in. Fake go in to try and bait a reversal. I'm still playing really conservative here because you got super. Yeah, I'm gonna lame it.
I was waiting for it here too.
Time out.
All right.
Game 1.
So this is the last set.
Yeah, it's the last one.
Yeah.
Let the test begin.
Life and love and painting.
Round 1.
Alright, let's see. So this round start. I didn't 4-day just in case. Taking my time.
Time spiral.
You don't want to let Valerie take her time versus if you're playing a zoner. Yeah, I'm messing up, but yep. Going in, whiff.
Time spiral.
Alright, not gonna challenge. There, now I will. Yeah. Alright, waiting. Waiting. Take the whiff. Take the whiff.
Time spiral.
Just wait. Wait.
Clockwork.
I think I tried to. Yes.
Go underneath it.
Yep.
I should have thrown that lower to the ground.
Round
Yeah. That's a big thing with Geico. If you do the airship first, you have to. If you do a high one, you have to make sure they're in block zone or they cannot possibly get to you. Or you do it just like a few frames before you land, so they can't just go in after it.
Time spiral.
Right there, waiting. I have super now, so
Time spiral.
yeah. I'm not using super yet. I'm just working my way in without it. Yeah, just checking. That's all. I'm just checking because you were. I already noticed from the other matches you were jumping out of stuff a lot, so I was literally doing extra buttons on those sequences just to make sure you can't jump or anything.
Round 3. Fight.
Sorry, here.
Time spiral.
Back off. Walk up. Super. Safe jump. Mess up the safe jump. All right. Right there. Good. I can't be doing it that late. Good.
Clockwork.
So right here, I had no choice. Back off. Make it go as high as possible. Now it's gonna whiff.
Time spiral.
So right here, if you do these supers, it's kind of a waste. It's not a full waste. You should, if you know that they're gonna, if you notice that they're trying to make it whiff, then go behind it. Go behind it and start learning again from there. Let me see something. I'm not gonna answer that, young Jay. But so yeah, go behind it and start zoning again from there, so you can just reclaim all that space back.
Time spiral.
Yeah, good trade.
Time spiral.
Sorry, yeah, good.
Time spiral.
All right, so this is happening way too often. We gotta talk about that.
Time spiral.
Let's take a look. All right, so trade. I did it again for some reason. But look. All right, so if you're drop gear whiffs, you got to be really careful because look how many frames I recover before you do. Like, well, all right, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I was questioning what I wanted to do, but I recovered like 12 frames, literally 12 frames before you could do anything. I could have actually gotten a punish. So you have to be, if they don't punish your drop gear whiffs like that, then you better block. You better block, or you better be willing to guess on the mix up after. Because I could, yeah. So it's right there. Yeah, safe jump. Yes, got it. All right, so right there. Shaving off some chip. Yeah, waiting.
Clockwork.
I back off, I think. No, I tried to squeeze it.
He got hit.
I
No,
don't think I could have got it. It would have been really hard. But let's try this. Here's a thought experiment. So like, let's say I did this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 30 frames. So there is something I could have did there. I could have seen through it. I was thinking about seeing through it, I wasn't sure.
Round 4. Fight.
I'll do that next time. Alright, so waiting, cautious. Yep. Any boom you can do, any time spiral you can do at that range, like any time spiral you can do, delayed or not, I have enough time to walk up super every time at that range.
notice that.
So
Flash gear.
safe jump.
Drop gear.
Yeah. One for throw. He jumped. See? Actually, we're gonna look at that one more time. That rainbow. So. Alright, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, you couldn't react with, you could have, you had 13 frames. So you can neutral A. A lot of the time you actually can neutral A. You just can't flash gear me for doing that. You didn't get the meter back in time. So, alright. Yep. So right there, I had enough at that time. I blocked your 4-day. I had enough. I said, he's gonna jump. There's no way he's not gonna jump. So, I almost got my 3. I almost got it, but yeah, just waiting. I don't want it. Well, yeah, I do want to use super because it cools out the game. So.
Let the test begin.
Let's get this over with.
All right, so this round start. What does this round start at? I just back off. Yeah, not fully. Mid range, just sticking at mid range. All right. Yeah, sticking around there. One for a jump. So that jump, even though I reacted semi late, you could not see me for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you couldn't see me for that. So you gotta be real careful. You gotta be, not for this, but you gotta be real careful. If they show that they're willing to jump at that range, and you have to second guess. Like if your finger's about to press that B, say just don't B and just look for anti-air, because more often than not, if I see that if I do that drop gear and I see a B immediately, that means I know that they're not waiting to get to anti-air me. So the next one of the next times that they do it, I'm gonna jump and it's gonna get hit, or at least get me started. So, and then you just have to be careful about Geiger super. Let's see. All right, let's see. Yeah, back off. I didn't want to get DP'd. Wait. Yeah. All right. So right here. You gotta be careful with this too, because look how much meter I'm getting. I'm getting way too much meter here.
Yeah.
I don't mind this because I'm just gonna get the meter and I'm gonna close out the match. Yeah, right here. So you can't let them do that. You can't let safe jump. You cannot let Geiger turtle you. You can't do it. You have to go in. And she has the tools to do it. It's either you want to fight him at mid range and DP him, or you want to rush him down. You can't let him get meter. Because he'll knock you down with super and it just snowballs. Alright, I got hit. Yep. They're waiting. And the other thing is, if they're waiting too much for me to super their fireball, then I can just go in on the ground. I can start jumping, etc. So yeah, waiting. Yeah, waiting. Messed up. I do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This doesn't fully work out for me if I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was good. Yeah, I messed up safe zone. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. So right here, I hope you're looking, because I'm looking. Yep. I did mess up though. You could just mash C, honestly. Yeah. that wasn't a good super for me to do. I should have did a sooner. So let's see. Spiral start. Yep. Messed up twice. I'm not gonna take the third chip. This turtle. Okay, good. Different dive kick timing. Waiting. Yep. Threatening jumps now. Anti-air.
Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral.
Yep.
Ah, clockwork.
Yep.
Time spiral.
Yep. It's almost yep.
Drop here.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Yep, that was it.
Game 3.
You haven't practiced enough. You haven't practiced enough.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, let's see. Fireball on.
Summon.
I was hoping to bring some adaptation into the 3-match, so. Alright, knock me down. Fireball.
I think you won 3-0.
Yeah. So right there, that was something I definitely wasn't doing before. And you're not doing, you need to be doing it. Play mid-range, Grief versus Grief, because you get to do this anytime.
Yeah. It was on my mind, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to get the spacing.
Yep. Good throw. I whiffed. Yeah. I throw you. Surprise throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
story.
If you're gonna do that to survive, just use Super. Because Super would have had a better chance of hitting.
Yeah, that sword was stupid.
Alright. If I wait, trading firewalls, waiting. I want to use Wind. Yep. Okay, so I want to go back over that. I was just waiting for a place to use Wind. Yep. Getting it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You had enough time to challenge that. It probably wouldn't have been a bad thing to do, honestly. Because now this happens. No, just throw your own fireball. You gotta recognize that. If you know, you need to recognize if you have enough recovery time to just do it, like challenge their win if you do it near the same time. So, yeah, can't do anything. Yeah, fireball, meaty fireball. I messed up, but sweet. Oh no, just close out. All right.
Round 3.
I think I was better off just unbinding the C bind.
Yeah. Shizo, yep, win. Push the corner. Jail. Alright, one for strike. Backing off, but then we get bead.
Too much space.
Alright, so now on the win. Yep,
Oh, that was a mispress.
yep. Gotta be careful. Waiting. Yeah, waiting. Alright. Tried to punish the landing. Or challenge it with the grab. Saw that coming. No, I do my tricky stuff, but I messed up. Alright. Right here. Fireball on. I'm trying to bait out something. I'll just fireball. You walk up. There we go. Alright, so I think that's it. Yep, that's it.
Last one, yeah.
Alright, so I mean I basically said basically everything that I can. So if you need any, I mean just look at the VOD. Look at the VOD after the fact. It'll be up on YouTube pretty soon. So if you have questions besides that, just you can talk to me in the Discord.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch everything tomorrow for sure.
Alright.
Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I love doing this. So, anybody watching, this is free. You can sign up on my website, rogueyoshi.com, and just go to the coaching section and schedule an appointment. It's free in the evenings. You can, if you want time slots other than that, you have to pay. And there's a Twitch subscriber discount and a YouTube member discount if you're either of those. So.
Yeah, definitely take advantage of this, guys. If you don't, you're a dummy. That's all I gotta say. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Have a good one.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna close out, guys. I hope you guys got a lot. I hope you guys got something out of that. So, all right. Catch you later.